So this is going to be a look at how I like to deal with Kuroki, the third boss in Sifu. My thoughts overall on the boss, and I think all the bosses in this game are fucking amazing. I think they're fucking great, except for the second phase of Kuroki. That's the only part of Sifu that I genuinely don't like, and I'll talk more about that later. Um, I've already done a lot of runs of this game and gotten the platinum and everything like that. So I'm not going to run the whole museum. I'm just going to take the elevator straight up to Kuroki. I will say that I didn't find the museum all that difficult. Some of the regular enemies could be kind of dicks here or there, but really it was pretty straightforward and pretty easy all the way around. So here I kind of like to build up some focus, and I always grab the bat and then I make my way up. Now, I do think that Kuroki is the hardest boss in the game for me. I think she's harder than Yang. Kuroki and Yang are the only two difficult bosses. And Kuroki was the one that took me the longest to understand. In particular, the first phase, which I do enjoy. So I kind of like to try and start out with a full or nearly full focus meter. So what you're looking at here is, I think it's this, right? No, it's the next attack. So she will do 1, 2, 3, dodge low. If you don't dodge low on that last one to slow her down and open up that window for punishment, she will follow it up with more attacks. So you have to be sort of aware of that. But it's a really easy one to exploit and punish. Now, if you bring the bat, you can throw it at her fucking face and stun her, so that you could run in and do a sweep and do some ground and pound, and do the focus sweep and smash her again. Makes for good times. This attack right here is also really good. Dodge up. As she comes down, you dodge down and opens up a good window for punishment, and it builds up your focus meter. It's pretty good. The one move she has in this first phase that's difficult for me to fuck with is when she chases you around the arena and spins her knives. I can dodge it perfectly sometimes, and sometimes it fucks me, and it never really feels like I earned it. It always just feels like luck. And I tend to not like that, to be honest with you. It either means that I'm not very good, which is probably 99.9% probable, or there's something imprecise there that I'm just not feeling. But if you're struggling with this fight, those two combos, this one is good to exploit, and this one is phenomenal. Dodge up, dodge low, and punish. It's really good. If I had any advice for going into Kuroki, it would be to unlock the focus sweep. Make sure you got that. You should probably be permanently unlocking that anyway, to be honest. And the skill that allows you to catch items and throw them back, basically. And you'll see why in a second. But that's it. Yeah, the first phase is not that bad for Kuroki. Now, I would say that in some ways she reminds me of Sword Saint to some degree, insofar as she took me the longest to sort of really figure out. But once she's easy, she's absolutely fucking easy. But the road to make her easy was, can we say arduous? Can we say frustrating at times? But once it clicks, it clicks. But yeah, those two combos are really good to exploit and punish her. So now we get into the second phase, which I don't like. So I like to try and open with a full focus meter to sweep her. And this is why I said to open the skill, or to unlock the skill that allows you to catch things. You can throw back her kunai and sometimes get off a stun, so you can rush in, sweep her, smash her, and punish. So this move right here, I understand dodging it and parrying and everything, but there's something about it that just feels off and janky. I don't know if it's the camera, if it's the timing, if it's her movement. but something just doesn't feel right to me in this second phase. Comparing it to the other bosses in the game, it just doesn't feel as smooth or precise. But you can dodge left and right, you dodge down to avoid that. And it's all more or less straightforward here, especially if you have the skill that allows you to throw this shit back. This move can be kind of frustrating if she hits you with it or breaks your stature because it'll knock you down. And if you don't get your ass up, she will throw out 3 waves of the kunai and you're fucked. If you don't get up, if you just take that damage, if you eat that damage, you're gone. It's over. One other skill that I think is particularly good against Kuroki is I think it's called the lightning attack. So the triangle pause and triangle again. You see it at the end here. I think it's really good, especially against or to bring down her stature, to build up her stature, however you want to say it. But yeah, something about this phase just doesn't feel right to me. It just feels off, and it could just be me. I probably just need to get good or something. I don't know. Fucking know. But I don't love it. I got to be honest with you. I love the aesthetics and I love the way that she looks. I love the idea. I love the design. I like the idea of her moveset. But I don't know. Something about the way it's implemented. I'm not sure. I'm not vibing it. Not feeling it. But that's how I like to deal with Kuroki. And if you're trying to do, if you're trying to get the platinum and to get the trophy for under 25, or if you're just trying to do just a no death run, just age 20 across the board, this works out for me every time. So this is how I deal with Kuroki. So hopefully you can go out and beat the shit out of her.